Righto mate, welcome back to Power Wheels, the channel where we take a deep dive into the newest drives hitting the roads and tracks. If you're keen on cars that mix comfort, adventure, and proper Aussie practicality, you're in the right spot. Today, we are having a yarn about the 2026 Subaru Outback, a wagon that's been part of Aussie life for yonks and now it's stepping up with some serious new features. So chuck the kettle on, grab a cuppa, and let's see if this new Outback's worth parking in your driveway. Now Subaru's been known for keeping the Outback tough as nails but comfy enough for the family. The 2026 model's no different in spirit, but the game's been lifted when it comes to design, tech, and performance. First look at it, you'll notice a sharper stance. The body's been tweaked for a more rugged vibe, with beefier guards and a front grille that feels a bit more aggressive without going over the top. It's still recognizably an Outback, but with enough fresh touches that make you think, yep, that's the future right there. The headlights have gone all sleek with LED matrix tech, giving you a solid spread of light on country roads, which, let's be honest, is a blessing if you've ever had to dodge roos late at night. Out the back, you've got a tidier tailgate with slimmer lights that still scream Subaru without losing their rugged charm. And it's sitting higher too, thanks to a slightly boosted ground clearance, so you can take it from city streets to gravel tracks without second thoughts. Jump inside and the changes are even more noticeable. Subaru's kitted it out with a more refined cabin, but they haven't gone all soft. You've got tough materials where you need them, but plenty of soft-touch trim to keep the fam happy on longer drives. The centerpiece is a whopping 14-inch touchscreen stacked vertically, loaded with Subaru's latest Starlink infotainment system. It's got wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, voice controls, and even over-the-air updates. They've kept the buttons for climate controls too, which is a win for practicality, especially if you don't want to fiddle with screens while driving. Seats are plush, with options for Napa leather if you're chasing the premium vibe, and there's heating and cooling for the front plus heated rears. Space is a standout as usual, heaps of legroom and headroom, and the boot is massive. You're looking at nearly 1,100 litres with the seats up, so whether it's surfboards, camping gear, or the weekly shop, you're sorted. Now the juicy part, the engine options. Subaru's sticking with their classic boxer engines, but they've tuned them up. The base model runs a 2.5-litre naturally aspirated four-cylinder, putting out around 190 horses, enough for everyday duties. But the big news is the turbocharged 2.4-litre boxer, cranking up about 280 horsepower. That means towing's a breeze, overtaking sharp, and you're not left wishing for more grunt when you're heading up the ranges. And for the eco-minded, Subaru's finally bringing in a hybrid system for the Outback. It's a 2.0-litre petrol paired with an electric motor, giving you solid fuel economy without compromising too much on power. Perfect for city driving but still ready for weekend getaways. All engines are paired with Subaru's Lineartronic CVT gearbox, but it's been refined for smoother shifts and better response. Add in Subaru's legendary symmetrical all-wheel drive and the upgraded X-Mode system, and you've got traction and control on mud, snow, sand, whatever Australia throws at you. The 2026 model even includes a new terrain recognition feature that auto-adjusts to the surface you're driving on, which is pretty clever stuff. Safety, as always with Subaru, is front and center. The new Outback's got the updated EyeSight driver assist tech, now with an extra wide-angle camera, lane centering, adaptive cruise, emergency steering assist, the works. There's even a driver monitoring system that uses facial recognition to make sure you're alert, which is handy on those long-haul drives. On the road, the Outback still feels car-like, which is what sets it apart from chunky SUVs. It's smooth, stable, and corners with confidence. Take it off-road and the suspension setup shines, soaking up bumps while keeping the ride comfy. Noise insulation has been beefed up too, so highway drives are quiet, with barely any wind or road roar sneaking in. In terms of fuel efficiency, you're looking at around 7.5 litres per 100 kilometres on the 2.5, about 9 on the turbo, and the hybrid dipping closer to 5.5. Not bad numbers for a wagon this size. Price-wise, Subaru hasn't gone outrageous. The base Outback is expected to start just under 50 grand in Australia, with the higher trims and turbo pushing into the low 60s. The hybrid will likely sit somewhere in the middle. Considering the features, space, and Subaru's reliability rep, it's solid value in today's market. So who's this Outback for? Well, if you're an Aussie family that loves road trips, camping, or just needs a reliable daily with room to move, it's a no-brainer. It's tough enough for adventures, smart enough for city life, and comfy enough for the long hauls. Subaru knows their market, and they've nailed that balance once again. Of course, there's competition. Cars like the Toyota RAV4, Kia Sportage, and even Subaru's own Forester are in the mix. But the Outback's edge is that it's not pretending to be an SUV. It's a proper wagon with off-road chops, and that uniqueness makes it stand out. To wrap it all up, the 2026 Subaru Outback is a perfect mix of tradition and innovation. It holds onto the rugged, adventurous DNA that Aussies have loved for years, while adding new tech, better engines, and smarter safety. Whether you're chasing sunsets on the coast, heading bush for the weekend, or just doing the school run, the Outback's got you covered. That's our deep dive, mates. Let us know in the comments what you reckon. Is the new Outback ticking all the boxes for you, or do you reckon Subaru could have pushed the envelope a bit more? And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit like, smash subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next review on Power Wheels. Cheers for watching, and we'll catch YA on the next drive.